Yes, guys, welcome to A-League Match Week 18 preview. As we have 6 games, 2 derbies, which is actually insane. We are going to start off right away. If you guys do going to enjoy, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe for more A-League/Australian football content. As we get right into it with match number 1. Adelaide United versus Perth Glory. Perth Glory obviously coming off the back of a loss to Newcastle Jets. Adelaide United winning 2-1. I don't know what to do here because I was even speaking to someone who I met on X the other day. Aiden, right? And we talk about the unpredictability of the A-League, and it's so true. Because there's not the actual financial powers of the A-League compared to like the Premier League or La Liga, where you can obviously tell which team's going to win most likely just based on the money spent, the quality of the squad. You can't really tell with the A-League. It's all down on who plays best on the day. So I'm going to go with a Adelaide United win here. Just based on the momentum. And I'm going to go with 3-1. And I'm not even 100% sure about that. Now, the New Zealand Derby. One of my favourite games to watch. 4 AM kickoff on a Saturday though. I'll make it work. Because Saturday is a good day for A-League. But, Jesus Christ. This is going to be an interesting game. Some fun facts here. Wellington Phoenix has never beaten Auckland in any of their appearances or competitive matches. Not beaten them once. Could Saturday morning, UK time, be the time where we go, we've won this game against Auckland? I'm going to say no. I have this confidence in me that Karika's just going to pull something out of a hat here against Tifi. And Auckland are going to win it just based on the fact that they never lose this game. But also, when it comes to Wellington Phoenix can pull a few shots out of the hat. They've proven it this season on many occasions. But they've also shown how shocking they can be. And I'm still going to stick with my thought here. I'm going to go with an Auckland win. And I'm going to go with 2-0. I do think Auckland away at the Sky Stadium, I think they will win it quite easily once again. Next, you got Sydney versus Brisbane. This game is good for a few reasons. Brisbane needs to pick up form again. Sydney are coming into this off the back of a loss. And Brisbane last week got a draw against Melbourne Victory. Sydney FC lost. The match week 16, Brisbane Raw lost, Sydney lost. So the last 2 games, neither team has won. This is what makes it so interesting. Last 2 or 3 games, none of them has won. Sydney FC coming off the back of this with a 1-0 draw against Auckland FC midweek. And Brisbane Raw didn't play midweek. They got that 1-0 draw against your Victory. I'm going to go with my gut here. And this goes back to this whole unpredictability topic. And Brisbane are one of them physical sides. I will say they are physical. I'm going to just pull a random score prediction out of a hat here. 2-2. Just saying, I think we could see a game there. What could be class. Off the back of a New Zealand derby, just something good, intense to watch into a Melbourne derby. Who knows? This could be a game. And I'm going to go 2-2. I think both teams are going to fight out for a point, and I do not think there'll be a clear winner. Now we got one of my other favourite games in A-League history. The Melbourne Derby. This game I will most certainly be watching. It's the Auckland Wellington Phoenix game. That's the game where I'm like, could I get to watch it? Will I be able to watch it? You know what I mean? Like, could I? It's a very will I not. But this Melbourne game I will be watching. And I love the Melbourne Derby. It's one of my favourite games on the calendar. It pops up quite a bit. 3-4 times a season. Who doesn't love it, eh? Melbourne City and Melbourne Victory both having below standard seasons, I will say. Melbourne City didn't play last weekend. Melbourne Victory got a 1-0 draw against the Raw. But last time Melbourne City did play, they got a 1-0 draw against the Wanderers. So I don't know what could happen here. Now, as we look at the league, because why not? It's two teams who are doing horrendous. Melbourne Victory, 6th. Melbourne City, 7th. Win of this game pops into top 6. Temporarily. So, yeah, this is a big game either way. And I don't know what to do here in terms of my prediction. Now, the last head-to-heads in this fixture, since I don't want to get this wrong, I will be honest with you. I don't want to get this wrong. Melbourne Victory has won 18. There's been 16 draws. And then Melbourne City's won 17. The last 3. No, the last 2, which has been this season. Melbourne Victory 1-0, Melbourne City 2-0. It's the away side that's won the last 2 games. So who's the away side? Melbourne Victory. Right, Melbourne Victory 2. Melbourne City 1. That is what I'm going for. Based on the last 2 games this season, it's been the away side. I'm backing the away side again to win this derby. Now on to the 2 Sunday fixtures. Central Coast Mariners versus Western Sydney Wanderers. Once again, a game of 2 sides where, as we look at the table, both teams are struggling. They are both occupying the bottom 2 places in the league. 19 points in the Coast Mariners. It's 2 points above 17 point Western Sydney Wanderers. And as we look into the head-to-head, as I should really be doing this every single fixture, Western Sydney Wanderers has got 5 more wins against the Mariners compared to the Mariners winning against Western Sydney Wanderers. The last 2 games has been Western Sydney Wanderers 3-2, and then last season it was a 4-0 win for Western Sydney Wanderers. And I'm going to back Western Sydney Wanderers again here. 3-1. 3-1, yeah. I really don't understand how Western Sydney Wanderers are sitting bottom of the A-League. I swear to God, they used to be so consistent in getting playoffs. or even just being around there. They're not even around there at the moment. They're just at the bottom, lonely. And they need some fortune. They need to change their fortune. Going into this back end of the season, we're running. Final game. And I've totally just lost it. Newcastle Jets versus MacArthur. As we look into this game, Newcastle Jets occupying top 2. MacArthur occupying top 6. So, yeah, 7 a.m. UK kickoff. But, and realistically, last time these two played, it was a 5-4 win for MacArthur. Very, very high scoring encounter. So, yeah, as we do look into the head-to-head, as it's really key, Newcastle, Jets and MacArthur share 1 win each out for the last 2. With the game before that being a 3-3 draw. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Newcastle Jets are going to keep on winning. They're going to keep up their winning streak. Which they've not lost any of their last 5. MacArthur's got 2 wins out of the last 5, picking up 6 points, so that could be 2 wins. It isn't actually showing we win, lose, draw, bit on my side. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Newcastle Jets 3-2 win here. I think it'll be close again. If you guys did enjoy, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Your Chelsea v Burnley preview will be out today as I'm recording this. And your football roundup Sunday like usual. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for being slow on the uploads. A lot's been going on. A lot will continue to go on. So I'm going to find time to film the content what I like to film and get that uploaded. The extra content might or might not come as often as you may like it to. Thank you so much for watching and peace.